Hey everyone, it is Fitz with a daily delivery. I hope you're doing well. It's a game day daily delivery. It doesn't have much shelf life because we're putting this thing up and the game starts at 11. But I just wanted to point out a few things as the game approaches, and maybe you're waking up in the Metroplex down there in Dallas-Fort Worth, getting ready for the game. Maybe you're driving in. Maybe you're at home preparing, anxiously awaiting that 11 a.m. kick. Doesn't really matter. You're all K-State fans, and you all are eager for the kickoff of the 21 season. A few things I wanted to point out here, and first I want to start by thanking the K-Staters that have joined GoPowercat recently. We are growing, and it is fun to watch. If you're not subscribing to our YouTube channel, do that. If you're a K-Stater, make sure you're joining GoPowercat to get our VIP coverage, because the team coverage really kicked in this week with a lot of stuff for subscribers only. Also, there is a pregame podcast that is up on the site, available on all of the platforms, Apple, Amazon, Google, Spotify, whatever you use to get your podcast. There will be no post-game podcast this year because we're doing two new pieces of content. One will be my post-game walk and talk, a very short video once I leave the press conference and start heading back to either the press box or the hotel, depending on what our status is. I will give you my freshest thoughts, and Zach Carlson from our staff will get that up on the site as soon as possible. So we're doing the walk and talks now, both pre and post game. Pre-game on Tuesdays after that press conference, and then post game after I speak with Chris Kleiman and players. So those are going to be kind of fun. Also, we're now going to do a game review podcast. It'll appear on Monday mornings at GoPowercat. Myself and our football analyst Brian Hanley have decided it's best to kind of step back and evaluate things and let it soak in, and then do the podcast. And honestly, after losses, people don't want to listen to podcasts, but we think a day or two later, they'll be ready to soak in the information. Those are going to be fun, and Brian does a great job breaking down the games. Make sure you're following along at GoPowercat.com. Make sure you're safe in Arlington. Make good decisions. And if you're in the stands, be loud and proud, because the world is watching. Quite literally, with everything going on with expansion and realignment, this is an important day for Kansas State sports.